gotta get in my law. Cause we're some blue-collared outlaws.
We living life at full speed, there's no pacing. Midwest lifestyle, Ohio grudge racing. Taking home the money wide open on that open road. It's full throttle since the baby bottle, baby. This is all I know. And overload, tires roll. Tell them I want all the smoke. Slow pokes will choke in my rear view. Adios, run your car, knock him out. Put your money where your motor is. Heavy hitters, dream killers, kill shot. Hold them still, told them chill. We on fire. Life is lit with rocket fuel. Stop it, fool. Blue-collared outlaws, you think you talking to? Winning attitude all on the line, and we ain't about to lose. Beat the brake pads off, knock your car out the shoes, line them out, chalk them up, underdogs on top again. Never say die, we from Columbus, so we gotta win. Hard working, fast running outlaws of street racing. All your dreams is in my tail lights, you can keep chasing.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope your Monday's better than mine. It hasn't been bad, but I'm dragging ass. Left Oklahoma at 8 o'clock yesterday morning. Got here about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then had to get up at 4:30 to go to work. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. What's up, Robert? Kelly, you know what, man? I'm about to reevaluate our friendship. That's just some cold-hearted stuff. Let me tell you a story about wings. Why did my youngest, while I was on the way home yesterday, ask me how to make wings? Why'd she ask me how to make my last bag of wings that I had here? And then make them and eat them all before I even got home. That's some hurtful stuff. That's some very hurtful stuff. My kids are horrible to me, man. My woman's horrible. I just get treated horribly in this house. Oh, yeah. I definitely need a chili waffle, Johnny. Oh, yeah. That's because I'm leaving the poster up real for a few seconds here while I share the live stream. I don't know what was going on. Had some problems. It was like Facebook kept shutting the damn live stream down whenever I post it. What's up? Ingle Racing up there in Milan, kicking ass on Friday. Congratulations, brother. Whatever, all the females in my life are mean. Just mean. How the hell are you going to eat a man's wings when he's not in town? That's just scandalous. Then my oldest and my youngest was here eating up all my wings. It's horrible, man. Oh, Coachy, that ain't the life for me, brother. I love wings. Yeah, you see my belly, you know I love wings, pizzas, and double cheeseburgers. What's up, Tim? Man, I don't, you know what? I mean, there's nothing worse than watching somebody, period, but let alone somebody, you know, that you care about go through some shit like that. That was horrible. I don't know. I mean, Jeff's going to be on here shortly to talk about his race on Saturday, and maybe if he feels like it, he'll answer some questions about the wreck. I don't really want to. Personally, I mean, you know, I don't like talking about that stuff. it sucks to see one of your homies go through that. That's pretty much about all I got to say. Yeah. I mean, the race was awesome up to that point. And it's some, man, that street was freaking amazing. You know, talk about some of the fastest stuff in the whole United States was there, duking it out against each other. And I still got to double check their street rules, their daily driver rules. Because, man, I saw some daily driver cars there that would be competitive as hell in small tire here in Ohio. I was I was a little confused by that one. I mean, it's their rules. I ain't saying they was doing anything wrong or shady or nothing like that. I'm just saying there was some fast ass cars in the daily driver class. OJ Simpson, whoo! I've seen videos of that thing, but man, seeing it in person on the street put in work is a whole different animal. That's for sure. What's up, Jasper? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you left at 3. I had to go back to the hotel and get a few hours in, man. Get some sleep. We were down there with Jeff Thomas and Jasper Graham. And yeah, Jasper left at 3 a.m. I don't even know how he did that. I had to go get a few hours of sleep. It was a little too much for me. Yeah, Robert. I mean, all things considered, it was best case scenario for that kind of accident for Jeff. Thankfully he was able to get out of the vehicle and walk around immediately, and just bumps and bruises, I think. But yeah, get a roll cage, get some seat belts, helmet, that kind of shit. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, I'm a fan. I'm stone cold a fan, man. Like I said, I've seen the videos and it's impressive. Don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, go get on YouTube and search for the O.J. Simpson Explorer. Whew. Man, that thing is a monster, absolute monster. So I mean, we had a great time. Till we didn't kind of situation. Yeah, I saw that Trotwood, the airport got canceled. That sucks. I was looking forward to seeing updates on that one, but what do you do, man? It's just how that goes sometimes. I probably would have just kept it a little quieter and just had everybody show up on a Saturday. Duncan, nobody's even listening to you. Listen, this dude right here, if you are friends with him, unfriend him right now. With nobody, the small block Ford stuff he be talking, we don't. Yeah, just unfriend that dude. In fact, you might even block him. Matter of fact, go ahead and block him for real. Hey, there's some Ford power. I like to talk my shit about some Fords, but listen, I love them all. And to be honest, some more than others. I just love to give all my Ford buddies shit. That's all. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he'll be in here in a minute. I won't. you know, we'll just do a quick recap and then we'll just get to it. Let Jeff come in here and talk to you, I guess, uh, since that seems to be a lot of the questions. But they Friday up at Milan, Engel Racing kicking ass in the motorcycle class. CJ Buckner and I still never saw a post that said who won, but CJ and Billy split at Milan. But like I said, I didn't see a post on who actually was first and who was second place on that one. This Friday, Cincy Street Nights, badass race, always a great time. Jason's freaking awesome dude, always put on a great race. There's a wise man right there. So that's Friday here in Ohio. And then Saturday, you have Pacemakers, which they have a hell of a lineup for their small tire class, for their PYOP race. Definitely a lot of the top tier Ohio race small tire racers and big tire racers are going to be there. And then the 26th at Brown County in Indiana, you have the War in the I can never say this, War in the Woods 3, and I'm just a freaking slackjaw hillbilly that screws it up. So I can't say it fast, but and that's what Jeff's here to talk about. And so I'm just going to bring Jeff on and let him tell you guys about it. And what's that? Oh yeah, is that what it was? The deuce. It got started getting dewy. Yeah, I didn't see, but hey, we'll bring Jeff in. He's sitting here on standby, and we'll get this going and let him tell you about this weekend and everything that's going on. They got a lot going on. They got a huge purse for everybody, and some of the baddest racers in the nation are coming out to this. So you're going to see a lot of fast-paced, amazing action. And here, we'll bring Jeff in now.
Hey, he's bringing me in, so.
Yeah, so. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy?
Good, buddy. How's it going, Josh?
Going good. How you feeling today?
Like I was in a real good bar fight last night.
I'll bet. I don't know if you can see the comments, but there's people asking about you and wishing you well.
I don't know. I can't figure out how to pull the comments up on here. I don't know. How do you do that?
So, good question. What's up, Tony? You coming out to War in the Woods Saturday? Not too far from your house. I think you had a double tap, but I think most people are just asking, what happened, how you're feeling, what's going on with the car. I mean, I guess really, if you want to give them a generic rundown, if you feel like it.
Yeah, that's no problem. I just can't see the questions. So if you wanna secondhand me the questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Yeah, I can do that as we go on, but I guess give them the rundown. If you want to give them just the rundown of your
of what happened,
how you were counting. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, first of all, if you ain't been to a race out there and you're into small tire no prep racing, then you ain't really been to a small tire no prep race yet. You know what I mean? Because it was badass. I mean, I'm sure you'll confirm that. They're a lot of guys say they're fast. A lot of guys are this. A lot of that. That's next level stuff out there. I mean, when there's 40 cars in a field and there's no ducks, I mean, you honestly, I know Jasper would probably tell you the same thing. I mean, we go up there to chip draw and just, it really don't matter. You know, you're drawing a killer, you know, and so, which is kind of cool because you're racing the track. You're not really too concerned about the guy next there. You know, you got to go fast, you know, so there ain't no laying up, just trying to get by around. You better have it tuned up, you know.
Yeah, I agree. That action was intense every round, every class. Like I was just saying about that daily driver class.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
I bet there's some of those daily drivers that could come to some of these races and win small tire.
No, you're absolutely. I
On
mean,
the
it
right
was insane. I mean, and I'm sure there'll be a
it was
bunch of
that.
people comment that the track that it was a drag strip. It was so great, but that's not true either. First round, that thing was pretty tricky, and even at the end of the race, I mean, in my opinion, they had the burnout box way too close to the starting line, and everybody was dragging prep up to the starting line. I mean, it was gooey. You know, it was. Don't get me wrong, you could hook up there, but it wasn't no perfect scenario. I mean, you've seen a couple people knock the tires off on the hit because it was, you know, you could still miss the tune-up pretty easy in my opinion, you know. But I mean, apparently my car hooked up with no problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it was good. It was a good surface, all things considered. But you're right. It's kind of hard on the top and kind of soft underneath. It seemed like throughout the day, it did get gooier. I agree with that. That puddle should have been probably 4 or 5 feet back,
Yeah.
where they were pouring the puddle. It was
Yeah,
pretty close.
But I mean,
Jasper.
It was awesome experience, great place to race. All the people were awesome. I mean, Mike Angeli race on. I mean, I told John Molina that earlier. I mean, if our race at War in the Woods Saturday is 50% as good as that, it'll be a huge success. I mean, you know, it's just that good of a race. I mean, you know, you saw, I mean, how many, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say there was a ridiculous amount of spectators that were there, but the ones that were there were, buddy, they got a show. Tell me they didn't.
Oh yeah, they did. Like there wasn't a bad race.
No.
At all. It was just the caliber of cars was amazing. I really don't think I recall seeing anybody that was slow. Just I hate to say that because everybody's at a different level of racing, but I think everybody was right in line with one another. Everybody was top tier, and it was.
Well,
It was more one of those races where it was about the tune-up.
Yeah, Mike Angeli said it perfect. If there were any ducks, there sure weren't after first round. You know what I mean? That's what he told me. I mean,
oh yeah,
if you made it out of first round, you know, you probably can go just about any place else in the country and run on the street small tire and be competitive. That's what I would guess. You know,
yeah,
just some wicked cars and I mean impressive stuff, man. I'll tell you another thing. Them guys can drive. That Kendall going, I mean, you know, make no doubt about it. That guy, they can drive. Ryan Mitchell. I mean, them guys are, you know, they got a lot of seat time with the same cars. I mean, them are hard guys to beat no matter where you're at, I'm sure. So, but if you don't go race them, you never will beat them. I can promise you that. So, you know, I mean, we went out there with just wanting to be part of it and see how we stacked up. And, you know, obviously it didn't end up how I wanted it to, but I'm still happy, you know, with how the car worked. And, you know, the car came a long way in a short period of time. And it, you know, it is what it is. I for anybody that's wondering, I'm sure everybody's going to ask. To be 100% honest, I don't 100% know what happened to the car. We already got the car in the shop and the motor out of it. It's tore up bad, and I think something might have broken the rear end. But right now, the right rear wheel is seized on the caliper, so the rear end won't even turn. So I haven't got it far enough apart yet to see if it broke an axle or what happened there. But it's awful weird that, I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen the YouTube video and stuff, and I mean, that thing turned right so fast that, you know, it's almost like something had to break. I mean, you can watch the video. The front, I've heard about 50 people, which is irritating, say, oh, you got to have the steering wheel straight when you're on a wheelie. Yeah, no shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know that. The front wheels were straight when they hit the ground. That's not why the car turned right, you know. I don't feel like I overdrove the
Yeah,
car.
no, even in that slow-mo video, you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's racing. Shit happens, and try to make the best out of it. I mean, you could sit around and cry and whine about it, but we're gonna cut it apart and fix it. You know, there's a ton of people out there. I mean, my phone is nonstop blown up since 2 minutes after the wreck happened, and you know, people are. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many people I've had message me if I'm going to be at Edgewater Friday night for Cincy Street Nights. You know what I mean? You know, I had a couple people message me yesterday. Can you get me a Furious Style hoodie by Friday night? I want to have it on at Cincy Street Nights. You know what I mean? I mean, it's crazy, really. You know.
Hey, I'm just
So,
saying.
you know, that's a big part of the reason that the car needs to be fixed. You know what I mean? People, the car has a pretty good following, and people like it, and I mean, I just couldn't see just taking it to the junkyard. That ain't the right thing to do.
No. Yeah, get her back together, man. And, you know, I think the whole community's behind you for sure.
Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of buddies over helping right now. They're, yeah, we're going to get it. You know, we're already getting the other car ready for Saturday. And, yeah, we'll be racing again this weekend, you know. And if we tear that one up, then we'll get another one. You know, right up until I run
everybody
money.
Message Jeff. Everybody message Jeff and get a hoodie or a shirt, and you know, help him raise some money to get Furious back on there. And so you'll have Junior. You're gonna have Junior at War in the Woods Saturday, right?
Yep. Trey Styles will be there. It's a brand new car. Doesn't even have one hit on it, but the whole car is brand new, and we've had a lot of problems with the brand new motor. So, and to be honest, we're having a hard time figuring out what the problem is. So I had Furious running today already. We already had it fired up before I pulled the motor out of it, just to make sure everything was good. And we're going to stick it in the Mustang and be out testing tomorrow night or Wednesday night on the street. Be ready for Brown County Saturday.
There you go, people. That's who Jeff is right there. I mean, who else is going to do that? Who else is going to make that happen? Have you even posted any pictures or anything of Trey yet out there, really?
Yeah, I posted a picture of it. There's been a few people put some on there. I know there was a picture put up on 660 Street of it. I mean, it's a pretty cool car. We'll see. You know, I mean, it's new. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to get it lined out where it's fast enough by then. I hope so. But we'll, you know, have to get it out and test it. Hopefully not. We know the motor will be okay. You know, so I mean, I have no, you know how that is, man. I'd love to say, shit, that thing's going to come down there and have a chance to win that race, but I have no clue. I mean, I go out like anybody else.
Hey, if that thing makes an idle pass, brother, you done did something huge in my book, and I think a lot of people's books, all things considered, man. It's just a hell of a thing to come back from, and I'm with you. I'm gonna get right back on the horse kind of guy. I don't want to think about it too long, or you know, sometimes you can talk to yourself a little goofy if you think about shit. So just get right back to it. It's my world.
I can't even stand to look at the car smashed up like that. So I just soon get a Sawzall out and cut the body off of it, take it to the junkyard and get to fixing it. You know, I can tell you this: when the car comes back, it will be upgraded severely, and but the car is going to be made to look exactly like it was before. So you won't know the difference when
That'd
it
be
shows up
awesome.
at the first race.
It's one of the. It's definitely one of the sexiest cars out there, man.
Well, I appreciate that.
I know everybody loves it. Sherm said, "Tell you he didn't want to get beside you anyways. You'll know what he's talking about."
Yeah, Sherm tells me every time I dodged a green bullet. And I was like, the first time he told me that, I'm like, what's he talking about? He goes, you drew me next round. I told Sherm, I go, you must not have seen my last pass, bud. But it's a bummer because we were supposed to race at the Big End Banger last time too, and Sherm's a great guy. I mean, it'd be a great race. It just didn't happen, you know. Maybe you never know, man. Maybe Saturday night, me and him will get a lineup.
Yeah. That'll be sweet. That's where I'll be. Josh Duncan is going to be at Pacemakers to cover Pacemakers, and I'm going to be at War in the Woods, so we can cover 2 events in one weekend. Me running around 3 and 4 races in a weekend to get videos and pictures is wearing on my old ass. I got to slow down for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to split it up this weekend. So I know a lot of you guys are going to Edgewater Friday, and I don't know how far is Edgewater from Brown. Can't be that far. Couple hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. Right? Yeah.
So.
Hey, one thing I'm going to say is I'd love to be racing down at Edgewater, but we're having a big party for War in the Woods on Friday night here at the shop, and Jason Terrell and them guys. I don't really care too much for track racing, but their event was, I went to 2 of them, and really awesome events, and a lot of fun and very well run, and what a neat track. But we're just not going to be able to make it this Friday night.
Oh yeah, no, it's understandable. You just got to get ready for Saturday.
Yeah, we got.
And you're right, Jason. Yeah, Jason and those guys are great. They're phenomenal. So yeah. Well, go ahead. Give everybody the. I'm gonna put the flyer back up, so you'll still be able to talk. We'll still be able to talk, but then they can see everything. And why don't you just give everybody the rundown on the race, on the classes, payouts, all the great stuff you guys have going on.
Yeah, I'm going to let John Molina handle that since I've been doing all the talking. So I'll let John, and then if we'll help each other out, because I'm sure we'll be forgetful on a few things. Yeah. Sound good?
Wait, John told me he wouldn't come on my live feed because he was scared.
No, I told you that
the camera.
I told you that your link was retarded.
All right, so give us the we'll do this real quick. This is John, for those of you guys that haven't met him or don't know him. John, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody and let them know who you are and what you do before we get into the race.
Yeah, John Molina. I run Molina Speedworks. So I build direct port nitro systems for races all over the country. Have for like 10 or 15 years, and it's been pretty good, man. I met a lot of cool people, and Jeff runs my systems, and a lot of guys run them. I got them all over the place, all over the country, everywhere, man. And it's been a good ride. There's no question. I do it full time now too. So now, we decided to put this race on. We wanted to put one on for a while now, and then we just decided at the last minute to throw this thing up and give us at least 6 to 8 weeks to get it promoted. And so far, we've done a pretty good job of it. And I think it's going to be big, man. if we can get some spectators in there, should be a good time.
Oh, I agree. I don't know if you haven't been to Brown. We were there a couple years ago for Streetcar Takeover when Adam and Team GC did their race there,
Yeah,
and I fell in love with that track immediately.
Yeah, that was the second War in the Woods, and you know, I think they put that thing together in like 5 days, and I think they told us that there was like 1,200 spectators there, which is pretty amazing. You know, the track sounded like somebody got shot, but that wasn't the case. That track is pretty badass, man. It's like sits down in a little valley down there. It's got like 46 acres around it, trees everywhere. But it's pretty rad though, man. It's got 2 lanes. It's got a wide grassy area right down the middle of both lanes, and it's sketchy, no question about it, especially running no prepping at nighttime. But the weather's looking good, so I don't think we're going to get a dew problem on there. Should be fine. I think the low is like 62, high of 82 or something like that. But yeah, we're going to do assigned parking for the racers. We got a good area set up for the spectators. We've got 20 big time sponsors that are booked on this thing, and they keep coming too. We just got the Young and Boosted YouTube channel wanting to do a longest wheelie. They want to throw $100 on there for the longest wheelie. Me and Jeff said, well, we'll throw $100 on there also. So now that thing's already up to $300. Whoever pulls off the longest wheelie is going to win $300.
That'll be a feat there. I don't think I saw the wheelie.
Yeah, no, yeah, a 6-inch wheelie could win it. Yeah,
I'm making $300 on Saturday night, Josh.
Jeff says he's going to be. He's good at that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've never been there, man, it's really cool. It's out in the boonies. They typically run off one gate there, and we're setting that up to run off 2 gates. We're taking that second gate. We're going to spread it out into 3 lanes and push the cars up real far, so there shouldn't be any delay. I mean, not like there normally is. We're going to keep that down. So the racers are going to have a specific gate to come in. They're going to have assigned parking. There's going to be somebody to direct them right to their spot. It's going to be labeled and everything for them.
Tell about the band.
No. That as far as the track goes, they're going to have their normal concessions. We also have at least 1 food vendor that I know of.
2, I think.
But
taco truck and
okay, it looks like we're going to have 2 food vendors there. We just landed a promotion company here.
Sonic Event.
That's what it is. Sonic Event Promotions. The guy handles all the music and stuff for like the Indianapolis Colts and the Brickyard and the Carb Day and all that stuff. And he's got a giant stage. He's providing the stage, sound system, PA, and all that. And then also there's going to be a band doing a pre-race concert from roughly 4 to 6. It might be longer, it might be less. And it's going to be right there at the start-finish line. When that band is over with and leaves, that's going to turn into a VIP stage right there for all of our sponsors, all of our hired help, and stuff like that. We'll be able to get up there and watch some racing from an elevated view looking down, which is going to be really cool. Let's see here.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, as you know, the National Guard is going to be a primary sponsor of this. They threw $2,000 at the pot, and they're bringing in some. They're going to bring in some vehicles, Hummer, Humvee, tank, or whatever. They're going to have a little booth set up. They've got a trailer full of giveaways they're going to be giving away to people. They're going to be set up at the top of the hill, and there'll be seating behind it. So we also have a huge area for spectators. There's a huge area that they can plop a chair down, they can stand up on. They're going to be able to be on the track like, a normal race like that, behind and along the sides, up a certain distance. We're going to have to cut them off at a certain distance. The guardrails there are pretty small, pretty short. But everybody should be able to get a good view of it. Yeah, so, it's going to be weather's looking good. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a great time, man. It's going to be a great time. And we got a bunch of sponsors, and these sponsors have thrown up some big time stuff. You know, I deal with a bunch of these guys. Jeff deals with a bunch of these guys. We've been loyal to them, and they're being loyal to us. And in return, they're giving us stuff that, I mean, a spectator has a chance to win $1,000 custom built radiator from Be Cool. A spectator has a chance to win $1,000 nitrous system from Nitrous Outlet. Gift certificates. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, there's no way that there's another race. I would go as far as to say there's another race in the country that is giving away as much stuff as we are. You know, I said last time, we're not talking beer koozies and 99-cent hats. You know what I mean? Like real prizes. So I'll tell you, I think that it's going to be a hell of a show. So, and all you spectators, there's going to be some bad mofos racing down there Saturday night. We haven't released the lock-in list because I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea. You know, I can guarantee you that you're going to see some serious heavy hitters in there.
Yep. And they're going to be, a lot of them are going to go down the surface in a track they've never been to.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
it's an equalizer for sure. There's no question about it.
For example, I haven't made a hit at that track in 2 years. That's the truth. Not one.
And he's local to it, which is weird. But yeah. So do you want to run down?
I'd be there every day.
Do you want a quick rundown of these sponsors and what they're giving, or do you want, or, you know, they can go to the Facebook event page too and take a look at that. But, you know, I can also tell you what they all are real quick if you want to hear them.
Yeah, if you want to give them the quick rundown, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. I'll put the link in the feed too.
Yeah, I've got a list of them right here, and when you're done, you can share the event page and get your viewers over there and see what's happening, what's going on with it. We also have event shirts that are being printed. They'll have all the sponsors on the back, and you'll be able to get those at a decent price. Jeff and I will have a tent down there with our shirts in it. We'll have all the door prizes will be in there. Everyone can go check them out and see what they got a chance at winning. So, like I said, with Be Cool Radiators, they're going to give a custom built radiator with dual fans. I actually bought one of those for my car, and it cost me right at $1,100. I think it was delivered. And it's just badass for my car. I mean, I got a street car that won't even hit 180 degrees because of that radiator. Last year, I was at 240 all the time with a small block. So huge. Induction Solutions, they've sent me a whole box of swag with hats and T-shirts and beanies and stuff, and 3 $250 gift certificates we're going to be giving away to spectators. Coffee Auto Enhancement. Colt Coffee is going to be running in the race. He also owns this company, and he's given an $1,100 gift certificate for a full detail and ceramic coat, a buff. You know, I think they do a buff and maybe even a wet sand and a buff and a ceramic coat your whole entire vehicle. $1,100. We just landed this one right here from Danny Popplewell, the After Effects Paint and Body. The last time we went live, he put up a $3,000 gift certificate that you can use towards paint and body for the winner. So the main race winner is going to receive that $3,000 gift certificate to have any car, his race car, his daily or whatever, towards it for body and paint work, which is killer. Let's see here. We have RPM Performance. They wanted to give something to the runner-up, so they're giving them a brand new set of Hoosier 10.528 slicks to the runner-up of the main race. They also just threw in 2 dyno sessions at their shop here in Indy. I think they have a chassis dyno and an engine dyno there. So they just threw those in. I just got a message from Bob Mandelbach 3 seconds ago, and he just threw $50 in towards that wheelie contest. So now we've got a longest wheelie contest at $350 so far. Let's see here. We have Innovative Racecraft, Troy Perez over there gave us a lightweight steering wheel. And then I also have, I think, some hats and some shirts from them too. And we're going to be giving all that stuff away. Bomb Track Fabrication is going to be there. They're going to have a little tent set up. They're the guys that do all the billet lug nuts. Joey over there. And they're going to give away a few sets of billet lug nuts to spectators. We've got Innovative Slots. They put up money towards the purse. They put $500 towards each purse. So as you know, we got a main race, and then we also have a second chance race. And that race is going to be first round losers can buy back in at $100. There's also $500 from Innovative and $500 from Jeff and I. That race is already starting out at $1,000. So if we have 40 cars and 20 buy back in, that's a $3,000 race right there for second chance. We call that the porta pot race. So that's a good one there. We've got Race Quip. He sent me a whole box of stuff. There's banners in it, hats in it, shirts in it, 3 sets of Camlock belts, brand new. Giving them all away. Nitrous Outlet sent a brand new complete dry nitrous kit with a purge, lanyards, hats, t-shirts, stickers, you name it, a whole box full of stuff. Another one going to the main race winner is going to be from Salvatore Designs. You guys probably know Jeff Salvatore. He's the guy that does all those shirts and hoodies and stuff for a lot of racers. And this guy is giving away a 10x20 custom pop-up tent to the winner. It's a $1,250 value. You can have anything printed on it you want. All your logos, your sponsors, or whatever you want on it's going to the winner. It'll be a custom-built piece. Two-Lane and Automotion race cars have given us gift certificates. Those will be handed out to spectators as well. Jay's Auto Service, I believe, $500 of the race? $250?
Yep.
Well, which one was it?
Yeah, he's given 500. I don't remember how we split it up.
Oh, it might have been 250 or maybe 500 of the main.
Yeah, 500 of the main.
Yeah, I think it's Jay's Auto Service, local company here, $500 towards the pot. NoPrepRacing.com, they might be there, but they also sponsor $250 to the main race winner as well. And if they do show up, they sell apparel. It's all No Prep Racing apparel. The next two here are they're pretty cool. These are a little different. So Bullseye Power turbochargers. They're putting up $1,000 gift certificate for the highest placed turbo car. So whoever the baddest dude that ends up walking out of there with a turbo is going to win a $1,000 gift certificate. So I decided to match that to the highest ranked nitrous car, and I'm going to build them a brand new Induction Solutions direct port fogger to their manifold to the winner of the highest ranked nitrous car. So I think that's pretty much it right there that we got. We're still taking them if we can get them. We're going to have trophies for these guys. I got big checks made that we'll write out for these guys. We're going to put a package together for the racer for the racer and the runner-up of all this swag and all this stuff. We're going to go to the second chance racers. Some guys are going to get something too. Like I said, the Indiana Army National Guard, $2,000 to the main. So as of right now, if we have 32 car field, okay, the main race winner, the total's around I think it's 18,500 total between cash and prizes. A little over 14 grand of that will be cash, and those are $300 buy-ins. And then, like I said, with the second chance race, that could potentially be anywhere. It's going to start out at $1,000, and everybody that buys in, it's getting paid back 100%. So, it's 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000. How many ever people buy back in it?
Yeah, what a great reason to go ahead and pay the $300 buy-in. If you go out first round, I'm saying this for myself. You know what I mean? If I go out there and knock the tires off first round, you bet your ass I'm spending $100 and buying back in. You know what I mean? A guy comes 4 or 5. And here's the other thing: you know that most of the heavy hitters are still going to be in after first round. So your odds are going way up in the second chance race. I mean, shit, that's paying as much or more than a lot of the small races we go to in the first place.
Yep.
You know, so
I was just
I
doing
think
the
that
math.
would be
Absolutely paying more.
that say, man, there ain't no way I can win that race. I'm not paying $300 to buy into that. Well, I mean, I don't really care for that attitude. I'm always going to buy in, but I'm just saying that's a pretty good reason to come give it a shot, in my opinion.
Yeah, and come to a badass place and a new track. You know, it's like, you know, new to people that have never ever been there before. You know.
Oh, I'm telling you, you'll love it. I guarantee you. If you like sketchy back alley street racing, there probably isn't a better track to simulate that on
Yeah.
than this.
And
It
you know, it's pretty old and it still looks old. You know, the atmosphere is great. The people are great. The area is awesome. So spectators are $20 to get in. Children that are 12 and under are free. Every spectator is going to receive a ticket, a numbered ticket, and a numbered wristband. You need to have those to be eligible for these prizes, and you need to be present to win. We're not going to have time to take everyone's name and number down and try to go through all that and call them later or whatever. You know, we're going to pull these prizes off. We're going to be all throughout the runs, in between rounds and stuff like that. Another thing that we're going to do, that second chance race will start after the second round and be ran in between rounds. That way we've got nonstop racing after the second round. We keep the track warm. And it's just, you know, it's going to be nonstop. So.
sounds amazing. I'm in.
All right. Cool.
So we'll be there. I know some other guys are coming, but I don't want to say who's told me they're coming. But if you go as a racer or spectator, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
When we do races, I'm now a fan of not telling people. There's a lot of people who try to cherry pick races based off of the list that get posted, and
yeah,
I'm with you. Don't post it.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, another thing real quick on the I was talking about the highest ranked turbo car and the highest ranked nitrous car. If for some reason in the semifinals, you know, you've got two turbo cars, let's just say two nitrous cars get knocked out and two turbo cars go to the final. Obviously, one of those turbo cars is going to be the winner of the highest ranked turbo car. The two nitrous cars, there can't be a tie. So we're going to make them grudge at the very end. Someone has got to be the top of that. So we're going to make if it ends up being a tie for the highest ranked turbo or the highest ranked nitrous car, there will be a grudge race probably before the actual final. We'll make them go down one more time and settle that up. Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how are you doing pairings? Are you doing them Saturday at the track?
What's that? We blinked out there for a second.
Are you doing pairings Saturday at the track and first round call out?
No, here, I'll let Jeff tell you about that. That's going to happen here. Here he is.
Hey, so Friday night, just so everybody knows, anybody that's already locked into this race, we're having a big party over here at my shop on Friday night with a big cookout, all free food, keg of beer. Limpy's going to be here. 660 Street will be in the house. Trying to get Josh to come. And what we're going to do is we're going to do first round pairings live on Facebook for that. So that way, first round is already drawn and we don't have to deal with that on Saturday night. When you roll in there, you know who you're racing. You know, it's just going to be fun and be a good time. And plus, for a lot of the local companies that sponsored, a way for us to show them a little appreciation and feed them. And you know what I'm saying? Because this ain't a one-time gig for us. You know, we want this race to turn into something that next year I'm gonna, you know, maybe I'll turn into an invite only or something. The people that support us, we support them, and we, you know, we're gonna pack the house down here. This ain't a hat race where, you know, drivers and a couple of their buddies come and that's the only people that are there. This is gonna be packed to the walls with spectators, and the track owner's going to make money, and they're going to want it. This is going to be a yearly thing, you know. So everybody, 8 p.m. Eastern time this Friday night, live on Facebook. It should be on Limpy's page, 660 Streets page. It'll be on the War in the Woods page, and that'll be first round pairings. And you know, we'll have a big dry erase board up here. As we pick them, we'll write them down. Then it'll be posted on the event page. One other thing, just so to reiterate this for people that don't know, as soon as pairings are done on Friday night, I will create a group chat for all the drivers. And then a lot of this information that doesn't apply to spectators and this and that will all be conveyed through that. You know what I mean? So everything that drivers need to know, it'll all be in a group chat. It's just a real easy way to communicate with everybody and everybody be on the same page and have everything just run that much smoother, you know? Yeah, beyond that, so, you know, another thing is probably tomorrow I'll go ahead and I'll start messaging everybody that's locked in already and shoot them an address for the party. I mean, you know, it's just an invite. Obviously, if somebody wants to come, they're more than welcome. And, you know, we'll have a little fun and get ready to throw down on Saturday night.
Sounds good. Sounds like a great time. I know it's 8:21, and you got another live feed in a few minutes, right?
Yeah, I do. Hey, one other thing I wanted to tell you: the guy that wins this race not only leaving with a lot of money, he's going to get one badass trophy. I'm going to tell you right now. You've seen a lot of people build trophies. I want to see them top this one.
And there's going to be
Oh boy,
Billy on it. Don't forget about that.
Part of this trophy cost you about $700 if you got to buy it brand new. I'll just leave it at that. Maybe we'll unveil the trophy on the live feed on Friday night. That might be a cool thing to do. You know,
I agree with that.
Hey.
That'd be awesome.
Yep. So, hey, I appreciate you having us on, buddy, and look forward to seeing you Saturday. And thanks for the help out in Oklahoma. And just like you, I can't wait to go back.
No, I can't wait to go back, and we're going next year. So
you got that right.
No doubt.
Yep.
So have fun, and then just to reiterate, just so everybody knows, what was that cash payout again for the first
the main race is 14,500 in cash, and another like what 3,500, 4,000 in prizes for the guy that wins.
Yep. Between
the pop-up tent, either a turbo or a nitrous system. Second place is getting a set of Hoosier tires. And you know, another thing, that's something we might talk about here before the end of this week. I think the runner-up, we may try to gather some more cash up and add a little bit for the runner-up too. You know what I mean? Second is going to be, 32 cars with a minimum of, you still there, but there he will blow my phone up until I answer. So if let's just say there's 40 cars and 20 first round losers, all 20 cars buy in, that's 2,000 and we're adding 1,000. So that's $3,000 right there for the second chance race right off the bat. So
the wheelie's up to 400.
The wheelie contest, just since this live feed started, is up to 400. So, hell, there might be somebody enter here shortly that just knows they can do a half track wheelie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, or you get in that second race and you let your nuts hang a little bit more and get the wheelie and win the second round.
Yeah, I mean,
what was it, the porta pot?
Yeah. But you want me to put this wheelie as the whole night? No matter what race they're in?
Yeah, that's another thing. The wheelie will apply to any pass during the whole race. Doesn't matter if it's in the main race, the second chance race, you know, so that will somebody's going to get that. So I'll tell you, if you're into this and you're not at this race, you're making a mistake. And I'm not saying that because I'm part of the race. You know, I'm just telling you, it's going to be wicked.
No, I haven't heard of anybody doing more for racers or spectators than what you guys are doing, and I appreciate that. I know a lot of other people do. I look forward to being there. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah,
And
we can't wait.
Jeff and John have to go over to Lindsay's live feed. So we'll let them get out of here so they can get ready for that. We appreciate you guys coming on. And I posted a link to the War in the Woods main page. Of course, anything they post, I'm sharing as well. So you can get all the info. Everybody get your butts out there. It's only a few hours from Central Ohio, and it's well worth it, I promise you. So,
yeah, I'm
all right,
starting to
Jeff.
lose
I'll talk to you here in a bit. Yep, I'll talk to you here in a bit, buddy.
Again. Appreciate
Thanks.
everything you do. All right, take care, man. See you.
Take care. Talk to you.
All right.
So there you have it. Like I said, I know there's going to be a lot of super fast dudes there. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. And whether you're a spectator or a racer, this is one you don't want to miss. I think so. I think we've so just to wrap it up, because I'm tired. I think I'm going to bed here in about 10 minutes. After this weekend just kicked my ass. 25th Cincy Street Nights, always a badass race. Jason and those guys are great, and definitely going to put on a hell of a show. We'll be down there, and then we're going to jog over to somewhere near Brown and get a hotel. Or maybe we'll run up to Jeff's and get a hotel up by there and hang out with those guys in the day or something. But but also on the 26th, you got Pacemakers, which let me pull them up too, because they've got the Blue Collar Brew No Prep event this Saturday starting at 4. And I mean, their list is freaking. Their list of racers is absolutely amazing. I mean, there's no ducks in this one either. Oh, let me see if they have it up here. They posted 5 hours ago. They have 5 spots left for Big Tire at Pacemakers. So if you're in a Big Tire, if you're a Big Tire guy or gal and you want to get in there, they probably have some spots open still. Trying to look for the small tire list for you because it is amazing. Let's see. Maybe it wasn't on there. Maybe it wasn't on this page, but I mean, they got an amazing list of people who are going to be there. Tony McKinney, I saw. Billy Hoskinson, C.J. Buckner, just a few from memory. I think Yosh and Hong, I think I saw their names on there. I should have researched this one a little better and had that list ready to go, but anyhow, So you got John Capizzi, Chris Guffey, Luke Cochran, Billy Hoskinson, Roger Ball, Tony McKinney, Arthur Borowski, Doug Keller, sold his to John Elliott, Marco Citizen, Tracy D'Ambrose, Ricky Palmore, Demetrius, Gio Karras, Chris Karg, Matt Hildebrand, Brandon Moore, Yosh, D-Team Stripper Glitter, Hong, Mark Roark, and a handful of others. Daniel Utt, Robert Now, so Goran, Stan Goran. So you got a bunch of killers in that class, man, at that race at Pacemaker Saturday. Also, yes, I found it, Chris. I'm a little slow, man. You know this. No, I agree. Limpy's was our time, 8:45, I believe. Coachy. Yeah, no. That dude right there, that's big for Ohio for him to come down here and one of these. Oh, Capizzi, man. Jeez. Chris is gonna win. Team Stripper Glitter. So, like I said, we're going to split it up this weekend because it's two great races, and we don't want to miss out on bringing you guys any camera equipment at War in the Woods. What the? I don't know what the hell just happened there. So two great races on Saturday. Both pacemakers is 45 minutes to an hour from Central Ohio, depending on where you're at. And like I said, War in the Woods is about 2.5 hours from Central Ohio, depending on where you're at. So get out and support both races. I didn't catch what that. I'm looking on the blue collar. See what they're. They don't have anything on here. Well, Chris, since you guys ran it, what was the buy-in for pacemakers, and what's the payout since they don't have anything on there in their main details area here for me to quickly get? But War in the Woods is I like to see that. I'm just saying, it looked awesome with the black doors. I don't know why, it just did. So I'm not sure what the buy-in or the payout is for pacemakers. They don't have that info up there, or that I can find easily. War in the Woods, $300 buy-in though, a $14,000 cash payout, first place, or $3,000 on second place. Oh, here it is on the flyer. They don't have it in the details section, so but here it is. $5,000 to win with 24 cars at pacemakers. Big Tire, $1,500 to win with 800 cars. Hard Tire, $2,000 to win with 32 cars. So pretty good payout there too. So you're not really you know, either way, you're doing good. Okay, so here updated is from Chris is $150 buy-in and $6,500 to win total at Pacemakers. So both races got good payouts. It'll be an awesome time. I don't know. I wish one was Friday and one was Saturday. Or I guess I wish one was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday so I could hit all three. Even though I need to quit doing that stuff. But I would do it. Just saying. So there it is. I'm running on about, I don't know, 12 hours of sleep since Thursday. So morning at 4:30. So I'm going to take my ass to bed and get a good night's sleep for a change. Thanks for tuning in. It's great seeing everybody. I'll see you. I'll see you at Brown County Dragway, or Duncan will see you at Pacemakers. And I don't know, Duncan, are you still on here? Are you going to Edgewater? I'll see you at Edgewater. For sure. I don't know if Duncan's going or not. I guess we never talked about that, but maybe you'll see Duncan there too.